Hey guys, it's Erika. We are going to be checking out aespa's girls camera work guide. So they don't have a dance practice for girls. They have 2 performance stages, which the only performance stages I check out for SM are if they're like B-sides or something like Chongmin's Fever, you know what I mean? Or when they did for Dreams Come True, I think I checked it. Was it No, it was a Dream. What? There was a live stage I checked out for, or a performance stage I did check out from aespa. But I think it was because there wasn't like a music video or there was like no choreography there, so I wanted to see what it was gonna be like because I don't want to put too much on my plate by always checking out performance videos. So if there's like I did one for Shiny because of the B-sides, and I don't do a whole, Chongmin's Fever because there wasn't like any music video or anything accompanied with it. So there's not a dance practice for this yet. We could get one in the future, but they do have the draft versions of the choreography out, which I'm not going to be checking out those because that's like way too much to be like draft version, final choreography, talking about choreography in that way. Girl, who got the time? I'm behind. I don't, okay? So like, and I know that they have like a studio tune version out for this. They're known to block, so we're not going to be like putting the effort of getting ready, recording, editing, uploading, and for it to just immediately be blocked, you know what I mean? So why not check out the camera work guide? It's gonna give us a vibe of the choreography, but also probably how they shoot it live anyways, because that tends to be the thing with aespa, is they always have the camera angles and the camera work, but it always kind of translates to their live performances anyways, in terms of the camera work for them. I don't know aespa live. I have not had a chance to see aespa live. I would love to SM. I would love to see NCT. I would love to see aespa. I would love to see Shiny members. Any Super Junior. Give me anything at this point, okay? But I'm excited to check this out, so you know what it let go. I was talking a whole lot for that intro. Ooh, lighting. Hello. Oh, they said 4K. Or is this 8K? They look crispy. Outfits though. Focus too. Okay, get into it. Show them, Karina. Nice. A lot of cuts for this one, but I like how they are giving close up and wide of the same thing, kind of, whatever. I like that they're going up to the down. That's a cute little moment. Oh, okay, camera. All up in Karina's face. It's cool though, the tracking with the bounce. I just wanted to see how that would look wider. I will say that. But I guess I'll take what I can get. Or if you didn't see this live, what's the vibe of the choreography? That's such a good move. Lighting's dope too. Hello, we could call it like we could see it. It's adding. I like that. Yo, the camera goes in. I don't even know if they're using like a robot arm. But I think these are also cool because it shows you how they shoot choreography. I mean, aespa's so specific with their camera work and the choreography, but like, since it is like a camera work guide, and if you're looking to focus on camera angles and stuff, it's showing you everything. It's a little hand movement? I couldn't tell really. Oh, dance break, give it to me. They're doing editing for that too. I mean, they do move in like slow-mo or whatever for that part, but... Or slow down their movements, but that was a little bit of editing. Which is cool if it's like, I don't have an issue with that, but call it like you see it, like humans don't move like that, essentially. And also a little bit of like the line there to see what the girls are doing there. Again, maybe one day we'll get a dance practice. And that's nice because it goes like back and forth, a little bouncy. Girls. I liked it. I like, again, like the camera work is very interesting because it's camera work guides to show you kind of like how they shoot it, but then you're doing all the cuts and the editing, so that also goes into part of it. But if you're like covering and you want to do the same camera work, it's showing you what they do for that, you know what I mean? So that's cool to get. Even though I would have liked for some of the shots to be like wider and stuff, it is for like a more performance type thing. So maybe the Studio True full focus is the way to go, you know, to see the full choreography. But I wish that they would drop. I mean, they have SMP floor for like a reason. Why don't they drop the dance practices for aespa or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, we're barely getting like Damon and Boa dance practices from comebacks years ago, so it could take a few years to get it. But I just because they did for Illusion, and Illusion was great choreography, but I don't know. I feel like aespa dance practices do well and stuff in terms of views, especially compared to dance practices don't get views these days. I don't know why. But the choreography is just like really cool, and it's interesting to see like what they shot for the music video and what is like here, what their standard is for the choreography. But yeah, and I don't know what they're shooting with. I mean, if I check out the music video behind the scenes, because there's for Savage, I was like, oh yeah, they totally use not a dog. What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Anybody I work with would be very disappointed in me. I just blanked out on camera equipment. What is it? Crane, like the techno crane. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, they had to use a techno crane to get all the way up here to go down. And it's just a camera just holding like a gimbal, or cameraman like strapped to wires, holding like a camera just going top down. You know what I mean? And I think that guy does a lot of like, I think he was the same camera operator that did like Got7's Breathe? Yes, that's what the one it was, when it was just like the sort of side-scrolling cool editing type of thing. So like when I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a robot arm, it's a fucking human, dude. And I'm just like, how? Like, I hope that guy makes so much money, because he is so worth it to get camera moves like that in without using a robot arm. And even for some, I think even Black Mamba, when it was the camera work would go, you know, the camera work for Black Mamba, it was like, I thought for the music video they would use like a bolt camera arm, but it looked like, but when seeing it being recreated for like live performance stuff, I'm like, no, that's a human. So like, I mean, it would make sense to like, maybe actually kind of wouldn't be as practical to get a bolt camera arm, because you have to program for every, has to be pre-programmed, the camera movements, and if you're having to do that for like every group or whatever, you know, that's like way too, that's a lot of effort and stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's where we see camera work going in K-pop and stuff like that. But it's really cool to see how they are like shooting it, or how they want it to be shot in terms of a performance thing. In terms of the choreography itself, I would love to get me just like just even camera moving SM dance practice, so we can see what's actually happening there. But even though dance practices did come from SM Entertainment, they don't always give us what we want in terms of what we want from them. But I still enjoyed it. I think aespa's, I also just want to know how like aespa performs live, because I haven't seen them live, and I don't like, I'm always interested to see how choreography translates for like a live performance, if you know what I mean, because I had the thought for like some smaller movements, I don't know how it'll be read from a distance if you're like nosebleed seats or you're on a balcony and stuff. And for most of the part, Actually, every single time I've gone to like a K-pop concert and I don't have close-up seats, the choreography does translate to further away like seats, you know what I mean? So I'm very intrigued to see if it's the same case with aespa, even though I haven't been let down yet. I haven't seen aespa live, so I have no idea of like if when they're doing the choreography, when they're doing this in front of an audience, how well does it read to them, especially with such a focus on the camera work itself? Or is it a perfect balance of both to where they can still perform for the camera, but it's still fun to see live, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely intrigued in that aspect. So anyways, this is a long video. I'm talking so much. I'm tired of talking. Go to put your thoughts in the comments down below what you thought about aespa's girls camera work guide, because we don't have a dance practice. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or description down below, or at the end screen. Share this video to your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll tell you guys later. Bye.